Beyond that is the railroad trestle. That's one that's still in use today. The primary use of that bridge is for Tropicana. And every day, every morning, usually early in the morning and then later in the afternoon a lot of times, you'll see and you'll hear the bridges go, or the trains go across that bridge. That bridge used to supply trains or service trains going all the way up and down the coast, down into Sarasota and Fort Myers, and on further south. There really aren't, there's some trains down in Fort Myers area, but there's no longer trains going into Sarasota to Venice as there was back in the heyday. Trains used to run right down through the middle of downtown Sarasota, which was many, many years ago. But it is active, and the trestle is of course up, and it stays in the up position until a train comes along and they put it down, and the boats have to wait for the train.
My Uncle Dan said back in the 60s that the Tropicana train didn't have a key to start, you just had to move the lever. He says, I don't know if it's true or not because his dad isn't around anymore to ask, but he says he got on the train at Tropicana and he hijacked it.
Going by the area, which is Riverwalk,
the city
is pretty proud of this area. There's spent a lot of time and money and planning and effort to renovate this area, building a new pier, new pier, as you can see to our right side. Piers going in there. I think the grand opening is in October, is it? For the Riverwalk, they're going to have a water park. There's supposed to be a blues fest or a blues concert. December 1st, yeah, I think tickets are on sale now. There's a big push to make that a real successful event here in downtown Bradenton. Oh, that's right, they're doing a 6-mile ribbon, and they're going to get that in the Guinness Book of World Records. They've got one of their representatives here. They're piecing together miles and miles of ribbon. Just beyond the train trestle here is the DeSoto Bridge. Of course, that's the 41-301 bridge that goes right by the hospital and goes on up and to continue on 41 up towards Tampa. Also cuts off and Highway 19 picks up and goes through St. Petersburg on the interstate system that we have up there. The original railroad trestle was just beyond the DeSoto Bridge, the existing tall bridge in front of us, and that was referred to as the slow and wobbly. Any of you guys ever heard that term before? There was an old railway, narrow gauge railway that came through here. It was very, very slow and very, very wobbly, and it picked up the name slow and wobbly. In fact, it ran so slow, if it didn't run slow, it would come off the track. If it came off the track, the passengers had to get out and lift it, put it back on the track. So it was had quite a reputation. It didn't last long. It actually went through to the area right over where Tarpon Point little restaurant is over there now. It's a tiki bar and restaurant. That's about where the old slow and wobbly landed, I believe, over that direction. Some more new pier that's being built here.